Hi, I'm Peggy Rometo with September 2013 star signs for Sagittarius, November 22nd through December 21st. So if you're a Sag, what can you expect for the month of September? So let's find out. Okay. Okay, so more than ever this month, Sagittarius, you're really going to have to depend on yourself. You're going to have to depend on your ability to keep it together, on your ability to get organized and to follow through. Really important that you follow through, that you get task oriented, that you write things down. There's a lot of different moving pieces in what's going on in your life, and you're going to need to write them down and get them together and keep them together. If you don't, there's this real feeling sense of I'm going to be swallowed whole. Like, there's just way too much going on. So I want you to be able to take notes, I want you to be able to write things down and to be able to keep your head above water so you can manage it all, because you can. The good news is if you ask for help, there's going to be people that will come in to help you right away. Now, the problem is that you may be sometimes persnickety about the help that's helping you, or you may be too harsh in your judgment of like, are they doing a good enough job? So you're going to have to have some patience in training them and teaching them and give them a chance, because if you aren't willing to give anybody a chance, then they can't really help you or support you in a way that's going to be long term. It'll just be kind of like a short term fix or a short term nightmare if you're not going to be able to have the patience to teach them. In the long run, it'll be really good for you if you allow yourself to have somebody take some of these pressures off of you. And it may even just be that in your personal relationship at home, that you're speaking up to your roommates and asking them to do the dishes, or that you're talking to your partner and saying, hey, let's share, you buy the groceries and I'll do the cooking. It's about, you kind of sharing some of the duties and the obligations around you, instead of kind of pretending that you can do it all. You can, but it's with kind of a price. It's with a little bit of a irritation or a pressure on your shoulder, or of having to give it all. Okay, let's talk about your career, your finances. There's this feeling sense of a little bit of a drought, or like I have to swim an ocean to get where I want to go. The good news is that you don't have to. It's really about just kind of like keeping your head up high, looking towards the future, and really seeing, okay, where do I want to set my sights? Where do I want to go? It feels like there's been a little bit of floundering or sort of sinking feeling that has gone on with you. And that could have been anything from, disappointments in the past, or again, of like, a couple of projects all disjointed, so not quite sure which one you should do, so you're minimizing your losses and doing them all at once so that you can make sure at least one good thing happens. So the good news is you're going to be able to cross this sort of perceived abyss and really grab onto the right thing that really makes sense. You're going to really see a progression start to move forward, and you're going to really start to see that in the beginning of September, and I feel like you're going to see the culmination of that towards the end of November, like finally, like real success, and it's going to be something that you really wanted for a long time. And it may just be that feeling of success and that feeling of like, I like what I'm doing, finally it feels good to me. So you're going to really get that sense of satisfaction that you have been longing for, or that seems to have been missing from your life. As far as personal health, I'm feeling like this little tightness in the back of my throat. So maybe you're suffering a little bit from sinus problems or a little bit of a sore throat. So take it easy with your throat, especially this month, and your sinuses. I'm just feeling this pressure and this potential to pick up some colds or that sort of thing. So you want to take whatever it is that you take that keeps your immune system up and sharp and ready, so you're not as susceptible to picking up those little bugs or those little things. And then I think that you'll be fine. Sleep is also really important for you this particular month, because there's a lot of loose ends. I want you to practice like writing down at the end of the night, like the things that are on your mind, because when you leave things on your mind, it's kind of like this open conversation or this portal to the universe to help answer those. But if you write them down, then you can go to sleep and not have to sort of sleep one eye open waiting for the answer to come in. So write down what you need or what you have to do the next day so it's not on your mind. You'll find you'll have better sleep. And then and in addition, the universe is here to support you this particular month with getting your answers needed with less energy or less exertion on your part, which would allow you to sleep a little better, because I feel like your sleep has been a little disjointed and not all that great and all that clear. And that may be why I'm feeling like a little bit of sore throat in your particular energy. The other thing is that I want you also to kind of stop doubting. They're showing me like this disjointed doubt, which is one of the reasons why you're covering all your bases and doing 3 and 4 and 5 projects, or running 3 and 4 different directions, or have 3 or 4 open-ended conversations with people about maybe I'll do this, and maybe I'll do that, and maybe I'll do this. So you want to begin to define and refine what's available for you, and the universe is going to help you do that this month. You're going to see by the end of this month, like one thing that you're doing is really going to start to stand out, so you can really know where to put your energy. So look for that around September 21st to September 25th. Some new information about one of these projects, these many things that you're doing, is really going to start to stand out and percolate, and then you'll know where to put your energy. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else for you. Money, I feel like, wow, I feel like this big push at your back, like pushing you in the right direction for your career and for financial abundance. So I don't see any money problems. If anything, I feel like you're finally like moving into the right direction financially for yourself, and more money coming in. So that's really good. One last thing is really just about, I'm feeling this little bit of stress here and trying to figure things out. So when you let go and you gather information, and I also feel like all the answers you need are right there. So if you just stop and kind of look around, if you posed whatever question it is in your mind and you stop and you just look around, the answer's already there. It's right there. You don't have to work so hard. You don't have to think so hard for it. Okay, Sagittarius? It's right there. They're showing me that it's right here. All you have to do is stop, look down, and pick it up, and you'll get the answer to whatever it is that you're looking for. So don't stress so hard. Don't have to work so hard. You don't have to fight so hard for answers. They're all right there for you this month. All right, Sag, thank you so much for listening and tuning in this month to Intuitive Star Signs, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Have an amazing day, amazing week, and amazing month.